Hello, this is Desaya, and I'm making this video because I need to talk about a topic that's been bugging me for a while now. And for any of you people who do view my videos and play Dead by Daylight, you will probably get a good idea of what I'm talking about. So, it's no secret that playing as Killer in Dead by Daylight is miserable as hell lately. You literally can't go more than 10 seconds without running into a pallet. This turns most 30-second chases for good killers into 45-second to 1 minute long chases at a minimum. This means in the time it forcefully takes you, you cannot shorten this time frame no matter what you do unless the survivor is absolutely stupid. The time it takes you to catch one survivor, one gen is almost already completed. And if 2 people are on it, it's already done. Now, I've heard other YouTubers and streamers say Survivor's just as miserable. I beg to differ. I played Survivor. Survivor's great right now. Survivor is literally easy mode right now. In fact, remember when I said some videos ago how Survivor used to be easy mode and now I actually have to use my head? Well, I no longer have to use my head anymore. It's now easy mode again. It's literally the role I play when I want to relax again. That's how easy Survivor has become. Granted, I still get killed and sacrificed on occasion, but you know, that's my own mistakes, my own stupidity. But regardless of those events happening, I still have a 10 times easier time playing Survivor these days than I do Killer. And why is that? Because killer perks, some key killer perks, have been nerfed into the ground, and survivor perks and maps have been buffed to be completely survivor-sided. The game used to be balanced. Like I remember saying, it's the most balanced it's ever been. That was about 3 patches ago. And the last 3 patches, every consistent patch has made the game more and more and more survivor-sided. As of the last patch, it is completely survivor-sided. Whereas some maps used to be survivor-sided, now every map in the game is survivor-sided. There's no killer-sided maps anymore. No maps where the killer has a distinct advantage or it's neutral. Because of behavior stupidity in adding these updated palette placements, playing Killer is now the worst it's ever been. And that includes the dark times, in case anybody's been playing that long. It is the worst it has ever been. You will be lucky if you actually manage to get a 4K these days. You have to play S-tier killers to manage 4Ks. I'm talking Blight, I'm talking Hillbilly, I'm talking Nurse. Killers I'm not really fond of playing. Not because I'm not good with them. Well, except for Nurse, I'm not very good with her. But because they're too easy. They're too easy to play. The killer almost plays itself at times. Yes, with Hillbilly, you have to aim your chainsaw and time it right to down survivors. But it's still incredibly easy to do so. With Blight, all I have to do is just paintball my way around the freaking map. They're down. With Nurse, she can face through walls, so there's no escaping her half the time. And with Hillbilly, with the right add-ons, you won't even know he's coming. The last thing you'll hear before you hit the ground dead is a the chainsaw coming in. So, in summation, unless you're playing the S-tier killers, you have to depend on survivor stupidity to get your 4K now. And that doesn't exist in high-tier games, in high MMR level games. That doesn't exist. Survivors aren't stupid. I don't claim to be the best Dead by Daylight player in the game, but I know that high-tier MMR survivors don't make mistakes like that. Or if they do, it's extremely rare. So, on to a similar topic regarding the community of Dead by Daylight now. You thought playing Killer was miserable? Oh, that's just the tip of the iceberg, my pal. Now, it gets even worse when you try and talk to the community about your woes. So, in almost every single Dead by Daylight Discord I have come across, they have a channel. They tell you that if you want to vent your frustrations on Dead by Daylight, post it there. It's this little channel right here. Usually named something like this. Here's my first piece of advice if you want anybody to know your frustrations. Don't post your messages in here. It is literally the trash can for upset players of the game, or anybody with a legit issue with the game. It's literally the trash can that the Discord owners have made to throw your complaints, your valid problems with the game in, so they don't have to read it. That's why it's there. Because they don't want to read your valid complaints. Because Lord help them if your complaints are legitimate and they don't agree with it. Now, I'm not telling you to go into a stream and insult everybody in there because you're upset about losing to a 4-man escape. No, I'm not telling you to do that. That'll get you the ban hammer. Quickly. Then again, doing this got me the ban hammer anyways, because I pissed a lot of people off stating facts they didn't want to hear. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, if I posted in general the most publicly accessible channel in the server that I know everybody would see. I posted legitimate after legitimate complaint. Too many pallets. Survivors being toxic. Issues with them teabagging me at the exit. All these issues I vented my frustrations about in general because I wanted people to empathize with me and converse with me about this. What I got instead was get goods, insults, and an eventual ban hammer. The community is toxic as hell. They don't want to hear about your legitimate complaints. They don't want to hear about your criticisms of the game. In fact, I don't think they want to hear about your experiences of the game at all. Unless they entail your pure, unimpeded enjoyment of the game, your euphoria of love of Dead by Daylight. Screw that negativity, they say. Even if it's legit or deserved, throw that in our trash can channel. We don't want to see it. You know, it's really, really annoying and frustrating that when I want to find somebody to empathize with me, to understand my point of view, I get nothing but insults, trolling, and banhammers. That's how toxic this community is. They don't care about your problems, and they don't have a reason to. But that doesn't mean they should treat me like they did. Now, one thing I will add is, if they don't ban you, they will tell you, well, this kind of post belongs in this channel, aka the Trash Can channel. You tell them what I told them. Nobody will ever read it. And you know it. And they ask, so why'd you post here then? If you know that it's for that channel. Tell them, because I was hoping to find someone who would empathize with me in order to talk about my frustrations with the current game. It stays the game. If they banhammer you for that, then that server's not worth chatting in. And sadly, that's going to be every Dead by Daylight server you go to. Discord server. Every Dead by Daylight server you go to. That's going to be every single one. Because the community, as I said before, is toxic as fuck. Now, I've probably chattered your ears off for a good 12 minutes now or so. Let me give you what you probably came here for, Dead by Daylight content. Bear in mind, this is going to be a miserable time, because I'm playing Killer. That said, let's play Ghostface. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am on PC right now. Now, one good thing to come out with Killer being miserable to play right now is Survivor is extremely popular to play. So getting a lobby is extremely easy as Killer. You will get damn near insta-queues. But that's where the good things end about playing Killer in this current state of Dead by Daylight. Always one who waits out the timer till the very end. I don't know if it's just to be a troll, or if they're doing something away from the keyboard. I have no idea. All right. Hello. Wow, they're kind of dumb. No need for stealth here. Wow, these guys are stupid. I mean, then again, my MMR has also pumped because I keep on getting 4-man escaped lately, but, you know. I'm not gonna tunnel. Of course, you're gonna try to go for a save, I'm gonna down you. Once again, I'm not tunneling. Wow, okay. Good Lord. I'm dropping frames too, and I don't know why. Might be because I had this installed on my external hard drive instead of my main PC. Yeah, this is a pretty easy match, but these are also not very good survivors. Wow, she's just giving up. Okay, seriously, dude? Seriously? Why? You're being toxic for no reason. It's because you're just butthurt that you're losing. Wow, okay. Invisible camera. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm dropping frames, and I think it's because I have this installed on an external hard drive. Alright, well that's the game for this video. So, yeah. Thesis and point, you saw how many pallets I ran into on that map. The only reason I got a 4K is because they were bad. They were just bad survivors. But you guys saw how many pallets I ran into on that map. Anyways, that's all for me. I will wrap it up there. This is Desaya, and hopefully you understand where I'm coming from and you enjoyed the video. With that said, catch you later.